Wednesday, we're on the Hollywood Bets Grable Poly side of the track. The first is a maiden handicap, so please make a note of that. Maiden handicap's not easy. It's over 1,400 meters, and there'd be, I'd imagine, a few in with chances here. We're doing this on Tuesday, so please make a note of that. So everybody's aware. The market has got 5-2 about number 3 Fire Tonic favourite at this point in time, and then easy to back horses after that. You can get 5-1 about the second favourite, Scampton. You can get 7-1 about Amber Sky, 8-1 about 11 Hunter's Arrow. So it does appear as if this horse of Stuart Ferry is the right one. Comes from the Galaxy Explorer. I see there's been one runner, player X, who came out to run a place. Daryl, you give it a chance for bypots, or you bankering it, or what are you doing in this race?
You know, I always love horses that when they pull over further distances, when they come back in trip, because obviously they go quicker and it gives them more opportunity to settle. So when I opened the book, I got quite excited about this horse's chances, but then you dig a bit deeper and you see the weight that he has to give away, and it is a maiden handicap, so things are never given to
taken for granted.
Yeah, you can't take things for granted. It just makes things so much more tougher. So I do respect him, and I do give him strong winning claims. Strictly on paper, this was number 9, Ibiza Knight, has to come into contention. I mean, he's 4.5 kilograms better off with the favourites. So on paper, like I say, he must be included in all bets, certainly if you're playing trifectas and quartets. Then number 7 of Jackpot. Silver Savage, he tries the poly for the first time. Cheek pieces get fitted. Mr. Dixon's horses are going well at the moment. He's only got 57 to shoulder. I think he could be competitive. And if I'm not mistaken, we saw a winner from that form line in Master of the Turf. And then, Clyde, one other I've included is number 6. The stable companion to the favourite. Now he's only got 53.5 to shoulder, and that's quite a bit of weight he's receiving from the favourite. What's that, 7 kilograms?
Yeah.
So don't be surprised to see him feature. I don't think he brings the strongest form lines into the race, but with that weight advantage on his side, I think he could be competitive. So I played the safe route, hoping I double up. If not beat the favourite, I'm hoping to double up.
Okay. Yeah, it's also good to see Rachel Venica back in the winner's enclosure. We've got a Daryl Marie bipod worked out for you. Race 1, and this is his intention for the day. There's the snapshot of it. Make us do the scan the code. Let's get our bets on for our opener at Hollywood Bets Grable. The first race runs at 12:20. So will Lash LaRue be good enough to win here? Frank Robinson and Muzi Yeni team up. They priced up as the 2-1 favourites in the running of the opening leg of the place accumulator. It's a maiden plate. It's run over the 1,700 metres. This horse has only had the 2 starts to date. And, last time out, that horse of Com Naidu won, I thought, won rather convincingly. But it was a fair effort from Lash LaRue, Daryl.
I think it was a very decent effort considering it was over 1,200 and this was his bred to go a trip. He's dam 1 over 2,000. He's a full brother to Haslo Grande, who's won 2 races over 1,800. 2-1, Clyde. I can't believe his price. I think that's very, very generous, and I believe he'll start in the red.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're very confident.
I'm very confident. I got a bit of respect for Richard Free taking the mounts on Josephine's Pride. This horse has his issues though. I don't think he's quite learned how to race yet, and the penny hasn't dropped for him. But maybe Richard can just improve on what he's shown to date. So 2-1 Lash LaRue, I'm going to be having some of that. I might save my stake when Josephine's Pride drifts.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't come clearer than that, does it? No. So let's do it. PAs. Let's bank a Lash LaRue, as you would have noticed in the first leg. Bank at that. Then 259. Then 1, 2, 3, 8. Then 1 and 2. Then 3, 4, 6. Then 3 and 5. And 2, 6, 7. We're starting our day with Muzi Yeni in the PA. Welcome back. Time now for our third race on the card. This is the handicap at the 70 level. It's run over 1,700 meters. And in this event, please note on the Tuesday when we did the show, number 4 had been taken out. So I'd leave you with 9 runners on the card. Market, an early look at the market. This horse, top of the board, is Rodriguez at 3-1 and 33-10 about number 2 actions. 33-10 about number 2 action stations. 4-1 number 5 Majestic Warrior. And then 5-1 about number 10, Pascali. Okay. All right, so you were very confident the previous race, this event. Anything like that for us?
Yeah, I actually like a horse over here, Clyde.
Good.
Not confident enough to bank it in, but I'll be having a nibble. Peter Muscat's horse, number 5, Majestic Warrior.
Yes.
Now, I know you want to see winners, right?
Yes.
From form lines. But take note, he was beaten half a length in his later starts. The 5th horse was beaten 3 lengths, so they were clear of the 4th, 5th, and 6th horses. Now, all of those have come out and run second in their next start. Excuse me, Clyde. So I'm really of the opinion that that form is strong enough for him to be considered a winner over here. And also, Jabu might have moved a touch too soon on him, so you'll know him better this time around. So, a clear first choice in number 5, Majestic Warrior. Respect for number 2, Action Stations, who is 4 kilograms better off with Rodriguez. This horse is most effective when he gets to the front, and with that 4 kgs off his back, it could be very tricky to peg back in the straight. So, let's just hope he gets to the front, because then he'll be competitive. And Rodriguez is in really rich vein of form at the moment. So is the stable. Combinations on fire. So I'm going 5, 2, and 9, Clyde.
Okay. Well, watch out for that. That's the latest you heard from Daryl. Watch out for Majid. But Peter Musk have been having winners. They're in good form. Laff will be opening. Obviously, Action Stations, I'm sure, does go to the front. And Ricardo, Dennis Bosch, I beg your pardon, for Serena Moodley, got to maybe have some sort of claim. And then Rodriguez, Louis Goossens, of course, also not without a chance. But there's value to be had. Okay, we're going to look at the slide. There's value to be had about Majestic Warrior, who's priced up at around 5-1. And the latest Darren Burrows has worked out. He made it a difficult race because he's gone horses and horses. He is bankering later on in the 3rd leg of the pick 6. He's bankering number 2, Don't Shoot the Barman. And then he's got horses after that with a match race, in his opinion, at the back. That's Darren Burrows' pick 6 for the Wednesday afternoon. All right, race number 4, field race. They say field, have a full go. There are how many of them? There are 9 of them, and it's a tough race. It's a handicap, 87, 1,900 meters. I know Darren has got field in the pick 6, and Daryl's got a handful of horses in, I think, bipots and PAs. And at the moment, Daryl, joint favourites about straight up, and this horse 6 hot fix.
You just said field race, have a full go. Now, what's have a full go?
Full go field. Don't leave out.
But
you know,
when you have a full go on a horse, you're having a full go.
Have a full go by placing field if you're taking a Jackpot out. Because what people often do is you leave out one horse.
That's not having a full go.
That's full. Well, I mean,
if I tell you I'm having a full go, does that mean I'm playing field?
No, if you tell me the horse, there's a horse today, and I'm saying we know it's field. Don't worry about leaving out this and leaving out. Put the whole lot.
Okay, Claude.
That's according to what I see in your perm and I see in Darren Burrows' perm.
I had 4 horses in the PA, yeah, so I'd certainly make it tricky. 6 hot fix. This horse was very unlucky in the early stages with Gavin last time out. He was caught very deep. He showed a lot of guts in the straight. He has to be included. Al Ravian, the other Hollywood Bets syndicate horse, I think they've got 3 of you. They've been trying to give this horse a chance, but it hasn't really worked out in recent times. So I think if he gets a bit of cover, you could see a different result. Excuse me, Clyde. I actually think it's his first run on the poly track, and he's a nice horse. Wouldn't be surprised to see him feature. But the horse that has the beating of them and is better off at the weights is 6 hot fix with De Harbour's 4 kilograms claim. So Duncan Hall's stable is absolutely firing at the moment. On paper, straight up looks to be the right horse. Don't exclude number 1, Warrior Bling. Very impressive in his penultimate start.
Okay.
Held in his later start, but he could be better than that effort. I'm giving him one more chance. So I went 1, 2, 3, and 8. But like you say, have a full go with the field.
We'll go with the field. There we go. Correct. Okay, so here's a jackpot. It's Darren Burrows' jackpot, right? That he's worked out. Yes, it is. There's Darren Burrows' jackpot. He's obviously hoping that this horse Don't Shoot the Barman wins. Race 5 on the card. This horse is 22 to 10. Don't Shoot the Barman on the Tuesday. Watch it. It's race time now, so you can get an idea as to what's going on. It's, in terms of the market, it may still drift. It may have shortened. I don't know. But keep an eye on so that you know in the back of your head on Tuesday, this horse priced up as the 22 to 10 favourite. It's a second jackpot opportunity as well in this event. It's a handicap at the 71 level. And Daryl, Marie and I both know that we've been talking about Aggressiva because of the form line. It's a very strong form line. We followed that obviously because we had interest in the winner of the form line. It was the winner.
Time Together. You had a lovely win that day.
Yes, Time Together. There's a lot of them that came at one. Teichmann won, Fisher. There's been a lot. This is the only horse left now from there. The only question I had about that was why it's dropped to 1,000 meters, and that Darren Burrows is very bullish on Don't Shoot the Bomber, so it makes me a bit nervous.
I can tell you there is an equipment change. He gets fitted with the blinkers because he is coming back in trip, Clyde.
Okay.
Aggressiva. And I can read out the Hollywood Bets comments on their website.
Well, they've got two here.
He is will be running on at the business end, and a improvement is expected.
And what do they say about Don't Shoot the Barman?
He has a winning chance in this lineup.
And there's one more, sorry, Daryl, one more, Pindemzale. What do they say about that?
If not affected by the second run of the rest, he can earn.
Okay. So does it sound like Don't Shoot the Barman for them is the choice?
Yeah, I'm sure he's definitely the choice because of the distance, Clyde. One thing's for certain, 3 runs back when Richard Free rode this horse, he got into all sorts of trouble up the straight. He couldn't get a run. So I'm sure Richard will be itching to boot the son of Visionaire home because he does get another opportunity on him. I mean, he's in cracking form. Very consistent. The stable's flying. A lot in his favour, Clyde. So you can see him winning this quite convincingly. I got respect for that form line of Aggressivo. I mean, you finished 5th on that occasion. The first 4 have come out and won again. The 6th came out, or the 7th came out and won. I like the fact that they're putting blinkers back on him. And you know what, Clyde? If he's not out of his ground, turn him for home. And he's a length or 2 behind Don't Shoot the Barman. Who says he's unable to quicken on by?
Sure.
So 1 and 2, I'm happy with that play. I do believe I'll get through here.
Okay. Interesting. That's the play. It is a pick 3 opportunity as well, I think. Is it not? Yeah. No. 6, 7. No, it's not. So, sorry.
Jackpot.
Beg your pardon. It's a jackpot. Sorry. Right. What have we got from this particular? I think it's a Darren Burrows outright victory, isn't it? Yes. He's big on Don't Shoot the Barman. Darren, you've heard that. We have up the most respect for the 1. So maybe it's an exacta play, but if you are doing a second jackpot, perhaps consider both 1 and 2. If you're keen with Darren Burrows, then you know what to do. Race 6 is a handicap. It's at the 72 and they're going 1,400 metres. Challenging race. Market agrees. 33 to 10 about the horse Hippocrates, number 3 on the card. Number 9 is the second choice in the market, Winter Waves, but you can get 4 to 1 if you want. And you can get 11 to 2 about number 6, Medal of Freedom. Probably doesn't end there, Daryl. I would imagine you've got a few more, or maybe you make it open than that. I don't know.
I narrowed it down to 3 runners, and I'm really not convinced, Clyde, because it is a tricky event. Hippocrates is in great form at the moment. He's been victorious over the course and distance twice in the past. All hinges on whether he settles in running, Clyde, because we've seen him take a strong hold in the past. And if that happens, then he does tend to empty out in the latter stages. So let's hope that Tristan can get him to relax and have that finishing burst where it matters most. Number 4, La Ultimo. Just have a look at his form. His turf form is very uninspiring. He's a much better sort on the poly track. So I think he's a natural inclusion. I'm going to be following Mr. Roberts' stable now. I think they are going to...
They're ready.
Yeah, they've turned for the better. And I'll just put in one other. Now that's Medal of Freedom, number 6. Last time out he tried the 1800, he was doing too much in running. So they've opted to bring him back in trip and put a set of blinkers on him. He's come slightly down in the ratings to a 74. And he's a lightly raced son of Gimme the Green Light. He can certainly improve. So 3, 4, and 6 in the opening leg of the pick 3.
Now, you draw the line there? You're going to draw the line
Yeah,
on you?
otherwise it just gets a bit
more
too costly.
becomes. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Let's put the pick 3 up. We've got races 6, 7, and 8 to come. And this is what we recommend you do in those races. So here we go 3, 4, and 6. The 7th race we're going with 3 and 5. And the 8th race we're going with 2, 6, and 7. Daryl spends 18 Rand a pop on the pick 3.